I'm not sure why I do it. It's not planned or anything, but I seem to come here every 10 years or so. I come to think, to reconnect. It's the cemetery where my dad is buried. I was 15 when his pickup truck swerved into the oncoming lane on the Trans-Canada. Man, it was sudden. Of course, all of us were in shock. But death is strange that way. Even when the death is expected, even when an elderly parent who's ill passes away, the finality of it still shocks.
I'm Kevin Holt, and a lot of people think if they've got their will done, well, everything's looked after. If that's you, these next 4 minutes are crucial for you, for your executor, and for your family. Many of us live in a sort of denial. Bad news happens, but to others. But the truth is, we've all got a day. And how prepared your estate is, or isn't, is the barometer for how simple or stressful your executor's job will be. After 25 years in the funeral and financial business, I can assure you it's mostly stressful. Executors are frazzled, they're frustrated, and the sad part is they don't need to be. Here's a whirlwind tour of what your executor might face after you pass away.
The hospital to pick up your personal items. The funeral home, casket or urn. Burial or cremation. Traditional service or a little celebration of life. Ashes scattered or buried. The executor is legally responsible for these arrangements, and it is here, in the funeral home, that one of the biggest challenges awaits them. Making these decisions plus many more while grieving and emotionally distraught. Afterwards, the bank to close out the accounts, open an estate account, and itemize the contents of the safety deposit box. The notary's office to notarize copies of your will and your death certificate. The probate registry to probate the will. Car insurance to switch ownership of the vehicle. The post office to redirect your mail. The tax accountant for your final tax return.
And the paperwork, trying to find addresses, phone numbers, canceling a wallet full of cards. Add to this busy schedule whatever might be happening in your executor's life with their own family, and we begin to see why any help you can provide ahead of time is deeply appreciated. Let's talk about that help. A representative will deliver your own personal portfolio consisting of over 30 estate forms, an organizer kit, and a cremation or burial pre-arrangement. The forms eliminate the confusion and frustrating searches executors often face. Forms like personal gifts not listed in the will, like the bracelet to your granddaughter, for example, and insurance policies and who to contact, mutual fund information, your do not resuscitate instructions, as well the 45 steps of estate settlement, an excellent guide for your executor. Secondly, an organizer kit for easy filing, including key tabs for all the categories common to every household. And thirdly, your choices regarding the cremation or burial and the vital information required by the funeral director will be recorded and your plan filed with the funeral home in your community. Family uncertainty and conflict is eliminated.
The portfolio is simple. It takes less than an hour. And when your family needs it the most, it is profoundly helpful. Only you have the power to make things easier for those you love. Nobody else does. They'll be grateful you did.